Wednesday is the last day on the job for Brooklyn Center Police Chief Kellace McDaniel, who is retiring. He sat down with our Kevin Miller to reflect on his time leading the department.
Brooklyn Center Police Chief Kellace McDaniel says that after 25 years in law enforcement, he's starting to feel his age.
The profession can wear on you, at your age, and I don't realize that I'm not young anymore, right?
He's been chief in Brooklyn Center for about a year and a half, and he's retiring before he gets any older. His last day is Wednesday.
I kind of use the analogy as I kind of want to ride off into the sunset, so to speak.
He started the job during a difficult chapter in Brooklyn Center's history. The city was still reeling from the Daunte Wright shooting and the civil unrest that followed. Despite the challenges, he says he's enjoyed his job.
For me, it's been a pretty good year and a half. Obviously, being the chief, you have your ups and downs. You have to make some pretty serious decisions.
He made it a top priority to rebuild the police force after many veteran officers quit or retired.
That was one of my ultimate goals, was to make sure that we're fully staffed. I've sworn in pretty close to 18 officers that are still on the force today. So that's a compliment of the department, and I think that's a compliment of myself also.
But even as he helped cops start their careers in Brooklyn Center, he began to talk about his own.
It's funny because you talk to other people that retire in law enforcement, and they say you'll know when it's time to retire.
McDaniel knew his time had come while on a vacation away from the police department last spring.
I didn't get one call driving all the way to Montana from work, and I didn't get one call driving back. And that's when I knew, silence is okay, right? So that's when I knew right away, I got to go back and I have to do it.
But the political situation is far from silent in Brooklyn Center. The city council rejected a police reform policy last week and protest followed.
We want justice! When do we want it now?
There's a lot going on right now in law enforcement, a lot of political things that are going on. And I just thought, do I want the politics or do I want family? And so it's a lot easier with the family, right? When I'm around the grandkids, I'm just smiling, right? They're the apple of my eye.
And as he moves on, McDaniel says he's leaving the department in a good place.
As long as people in that building are moral, ethical, and professional, good things will happen.
In Brooklyn Center, Kevin Miller, CCX News.
Brooklyn Center Police Commander Tony Grunig will take over as interim chief in February, the second time he's filled the interim role.
Find more local news stories at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.